My name's Chris Kalaboukis, and once again we're coming at you live from deep, deep, deep in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. We're talking AI, startups, and the future. Not necessarily those, and not necessarily in that order. If you're watching on YouTube, smack that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can be notified when a new show comes online. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast service, please subscribe and please drop a note on Apple Podcasts. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now, one of the things I really like about AI, or generative AI, is that it can help you in so many different ways. So many different ways. And the other piece about it, a bit that I like about it, is that it's ad-free. I love the fact that it's ad-free, because this is what happens whenever you try to seek any information online, is that you go to Google, because 9 times out of 10 we go to Google, and that's unfortunate that most people go to Google. It's basically got a monopoly on search, which is a bad thing, if you ask me. We go to Google and we enter some search terms. And the moment we enter search terms into Google, we are flagged as being interested in that particular topic, whatever that topic happens to be. And due to targeting and retargeting, we see ads for that particular topic, whether we were really interested in it or not. I mean, I do this all the time. I'm kind of polymathic. I go around and I look at all sorts of different things. And this is one of the things you do in innovation, is that innovation can come at you from so many different angles that you don't limit yourself to only reading about technology. I read about philosophy. I read about so many topics. And some of those things will trigger things that will move into other things that will create innovation. So I search all sorts of things, and I look for all sorts of things, especially things that I'm just going to get some information out of and then never hear about again, never see again, never look at again. But once you put something into that search engine, then you are flagged as being interested in that topic. And once you're interested in that topic, you will be targeted and retargeted and retargeted with advertising across the board, across the internet, forever. Well, at least until you have another search term, and that one, the previous one, ages out. So that's why, one of the reasons why the conversations I have with Chat GPT and other of these bots are so refreshing. Because not only am I tapping the knowledge of humanity, or at least as much of the knowledge of humanity as has been ingested into things like Chat GPT, I'm also doing it without having to be worried about being targeted for advertising, about advertising showing up in my stream, about advertising hitting me the next time I ask it a question. I don't have to concern myself with that, because I know I'm having this conversation with all of humanity, and I don't see ads in my stream, and I'm not going to be retargeted for other ads. So if you ask me, it's incredibly beneficial for me to have conversations with ChatGPT and have it do the searching for me, especially now that they've opened up the web access for ChatGPT. Especially now that web access is opened up. Now I can ask it to, please summarize this article, or give me the top 10 of this or that. And when I do the top 10 of this or that, or summarize this article, I don't have to worry about going to these articles and getting slammed with advertising or targeting. But you know what? That's about to end. You see, we're all doing the same thing. All of us who work with generative AI, we're all enjoying this ad-free experience. We love this ad-free experience. But you know what? These big tech companies, it costs them a hell of a lot of money to run these things. A hell of a lot of water, hell of a lot of energy, hell of a lot of money to run ChatGPT, to run Claude, to run OpenAI, to run all this processing to make this thing happen. It costs them a lot of money. So it's only a short matter of time, and I read this the other day, that apparently Snapchat is going to have an ad bot, or going to have ads in their bot stream. So once that starts happening, we're going to see it everywhere. We're going to see ads in our streams with ChatGPT. And not only ads, we're going to be retargeted by these ads. So if I'm sitting here and I'm researching a book through Chat GPT, which I'm apt to do, it's going to know a few things about me. It's going to know I'm interested in this or that. And then that information is going to be retargeting me all over the web. So it's unfortunate we're going to get to that. And I hope we all decide to pay for the paid version of these services, which don't allow ads, because at least that'll keep us free of the targeting and retargeting of advertising. Unfortunately, it reduces the quality of the experience. Constantly being hammered with ads and ads and ads and ads. I think that it's important for us to focus on exactly what we need and not run ads. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.